I love this idea. You know, it's you know, a guy trying to put his life back together, and he just gets furious and rants and writes letters to love, time, and death, and then love, time, and death respond. You know, so it's you know, a really that beautiful Christmas flavor was, you know, just a little touch outside of reality. You know, so you get to deal with real subjects and real topics and real loss, but because it touches just that New York Christmas just a little bit outside of the, you know, how excruciating it would be if you dealt with it, you know, straight, hard, rated R, loss, you know. So I just love going into that realm of the mystical, to be able to take a good look at you know, real human issues.
Mm-hmm. So you talk about real. Mm-hmm. I felt it was the most real I had seen you be.
Really?
Yeah, like I felt there was no filter there.
Yeah.
And I wondered, for somebody who could choose to do anything,
yeah,
was there something special that drove you to this?
Yeah, you know, when I first read it, you know, when I first read it, every once in a while you know, you read a screenplay, and the most important thing in a movie, I guess you know, the two most important things that I look for is, one is the universally relatable concept, right? So just at its core, when you first say it, when you say one line about it, can you connect to people? You know, and one of the best ones I've ever had, like something with like I Am Legend, the last man on earth. Yeah, yeah. Security, you keep an eye on this section right here. You know, but it's like when you just have that one thing, you know. And with this, it was a little bit heavier, but it was a guy trying to put his life back together after an extreme loss. Right, so people can relate to that. That's an extremely relatable idea. And then I flip to the last 10 pages and the ending. It's like, you know, this is a movie that has lots of twists and turns, but then even within the last 10 pages, there's still another surprise. When you can send people out of a movie theater with another surprise, you know, and, you know, so, I mean, historically, you know, there's been times I've sent people out of the movie theater, and the surprise in the last 10 minutes is that the movie wasn't good, right? So you want to avoid that surprise. You want to avoid that one. You know, but with this one, it had such an interesting turn in the end of it. It was you know, one of the most fun screenplays I've ever read.
Why are you doing movies at all still? Like, you're rich.
Yeah.
You could, as we say, cock up your foot and rock back.
Cock up my foot and rock back.
Yeah.
I love that.
Why,
that's just
like,
fantastic.
what is getting you out of bed to still go and do this thing?
You know, I enjoy connecting with people and ideas, and you know, I have a mission statement. So every year for probably the past 10 years, I've worked out a mission statement for myself. And for the last few years, the mission statement has stayed the same. And it's been improve lives, right? So when I go into something, I'm looking for how the quality of this piece could potentially improve lives. But it's all along the way. It's when you make the movie and how you're interacting with people in the process. And, you know, the concept of improving lives runs through the center of everything I do. And then I realized that the way to improve lives is to continually improve yourself, right? So with that, every morning when I get out of the bed, you know, I haven't fixed everything in the world yet, so there's always something to do. And in this film, I read an interesting quote for the Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. He said that good people have to get out of the bed every day and try to empty the ocean with a ladle, right? And I thought that was, you know, I knew that was profound, and I paused for a second. And I said, all right, what the hell is a ladle, right? right? So that, you know, I touched it on my iPad, it's ladle. Oh, it's like a big spoon, Okay.
As we
it's
say
like
in
a
Philly.
soup spoon. Yeah, it's like a soup spoon. I was like, why are you a soup spoon? So trying to empty the ocean with a soup spoon, you know, as the mentality of how you wake up every day to try to do good in the world. So for me, I'm really driven by continually trying to elevate my mind and elevate my spirit and care for my body, and to be able to love as many people as effectively as possible with this mystery of life that I've been given.